Hello, everybody. Welcome to Astrorisa Moon Forecast with Iya Ade. Today is Monday, November 27th. This is a full moon which begins at 4:16 Eastern Time. Moon is 4 degrees Gemini in House 8. The Sun is 4 degrees Sagittarius in House 2. This full moon in Gemini continues until Wednesday, November 29th at 12 a.m. midnight approximately. So those who perform full moon ceremonies have 2 days to do so. During this lunar time, the moon will sextile the midheaven and will square Saturn. The Scorpio ascendant squares Pluto, and the Sun conjuncts Mars. So here are the themes for this full moon forecast, which lasts approximately 28 days. If you've noticed these themes playing out prior to today, remember the cosmic energies influencing our collective consciousness begins 8 to 10 days prior to the actual full moon date. There are themes related to relationships, future goals, intuition, and boundaries. So let's get into this forecast. Many of us will be feeling confident during this moon time. We're ready to focus on future goals and our aspirations. There are multiple downloads received from the spiritual plane, and our intuition becomes heightened. Some of those messages encourage people to be calm, to use calmative teas, to relax, and avoid giving energy to explosiveness or contentious situations. The Sun conjunct Mars, this is an explosive combination. Many of us are also receiving messages to pay closer attention to our health, how and what we eat right now, because Gemini in the eighth house is offering us multiple downloads, and these downloads are referring to personal power. Thus, you may find yourself having internal dialogue about not becoming or remaining foolish, being used, or being played. Currently, there's a drive to reject foolish people, conversations, or anything that is disempowering. This is a very positive moon time for personal advancement. Your ideas supporting your advancement can rapidly flow now. Some people will feel more territorial during this moon time. Feeling territorial will likely refer to your personal space, your finances, resources, and self respect. There's an intense need to avoid being controlled or feeling as though you're controlled by others. This leads into the area of love and love relationships. Some of you may not want to freely give your attention or affection at this time. Instead, focusing on your wants, desires, and needs is your interest. How this can currently manifest is to place a spotlight on your savings and investments. Is it working for you, or does it need an adjustment? There's a reevaluation of relationships, questions regarding who is dependable, even looking into who can assist you in your future plans. If you're looking at relationships that will serve your personal needs, be aware others are likely to look at you in the same way. Therefore, honesty, sincerity, and iwa puele, iwa dara ought to be the major component when determining how you'll navigate these relationships. This moon time can see an uptake of enrollment within various types of support groups, self-help programs, and online courses. There's also the likelihood of frustrated employees walking off the job currently. Again, people are having internal dialogue and outspoken conversations about boundaries and self-respect. Legal issues can accelerate during this moon time regarding the signing of legal documents, property issues, business contracts, etc. However, pay attention to the Sun squaring Mars, which encourages conflict, fights, and abuse of power. With all that's been mentioned regarding the Gemini full moon and Sagittarius Sun, set your affirmations for self-empowerment and powerful potentials to occur. I wish you much success and remember to know your truest self, follow the moon. And I'll see you next time when the moon is full.